Hi. Um, I wasn't due back with another video until next week. Next week was my next scheduled doctor's appointment. Um, but as you can tell by the title, I had a hospital scare. Um, so I just wanted to let you all know what was going on. Um, I had some vaginal bleeding, and it wasn't just a drop or whatever. My panties were um, soaked in blood on Sunday. Well, not completely soaked, but the seat of my panties was full of blood. So I went to the hospital, um, and um, to find out that both the babies are okay. Baby A had a heartbeat of 160. Baby B had a heartbeat of 163. Um, in my mind, I knew things were going to be okay. Um, I just knew things were going to be okay. I cannot let my mind um, control my thinking. Um, you all know that I live my life by positive thoughts, give you positive things. And I'm sorry if you don't believe that. I've actually had people tell me, um, you would believe what some people tell me about that. But I'm sorry if you don't believe that. That's how I believe, and that's how I live my life. Um, So the whole while, I knew that things were going to be okay. Um, Even though I'm bleeding and I'm pregnant, no telling what could happen. But I knew that things were going to be okay. So I got my diagnosis from the hospital, and it's some kind of hemorrhage where the placenta attaches to the uterus. There was blood between the placenta and the uterus. And I'm going to put the diagnosis in the sidebar. It is the most common cause of bleeding in pregnancy. Um, so, you may, if this happens to you and you're looking at this video, check that out and see if it sounds like you. It came out of nowhere. There was no pain associated with it. Um, it was just, I just started bleeding. My doctor said that it's a good thing when you have this condition that you bleed, because otherwise the blood between the placenta and the uterus can actually cause a miscarriage. So the baby did what the baby was supposed to do, and my body did what it was supposed to do and got rid of that blood. So although I was terrified to see that blood, when I heard that from my doctor, it was very comforting to know that my babies were going to be okay. My cervix is still closed. I went back today for another ultrasound because I went to my doctor's on Monday after the hospital visit, and he said, well, what can we do to make you feel better? Because he said, you're going to bleed. You're going to bleed for a week. You may bleed for 2 weeks. We don't know how long you're going to bleed, but you're going to continue bleeding. And he said, when you see the blood, every time you're going to wonder, is everything okay? So he said, what can we do to make you know that everything is okay? And I said, well, I want to see the babies again. And so he said, well, come back in on Thursday and we'll take another ultrasound. So we went in today, and the girl who normally does my ultrasound was not there. The doctor did it today. She normally takes her time and lets me see the babies playing around and everything like that. But the doctor, he did it, and he went to baby A, and my babies don't like ultrasounds. So if they were sleeping before the ultrasound, that immediately that'll wake them up. So he gets to baby A, and I guess baby A realizes, whoa, there's an ultrasound, and he takes off and starts moving, and his heartbeat looks good. Got the baby B. Baby B did the same thing. He did show me on the ultrasound the blood behind the placenta. Um, which is very interesting. It's not a lot. It's a compared to the size of his sack, it's not even 1/4 of the size of his sack. Um, so everything looks good. I'm okay. The babies are okay, and I'm still blessed. I go next week for my appointment with the high risk doctor, and then the week after that, I go back in to see my regular doctor again. So I just kind of wanted to give you all an update. Today is the first day of week 11. So next week I will be out of the first trimester. We'll be first trimester graduates. Um, and that's really about it. I just wanted to give you an update and let you know what was going on, but to also let you know that I am doing wonderful. The babies are doing wonderful. Um, I'm in bed. I'm on slight bed rest. I've got some restrictions from some things that I cannot do. Um, but basically, I was just told to kind of stay off my feet and um, drink plenty of fluid. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's about it. Let me show you the babies. Here's my belly at week 11. I look at other videos and my belly looks like I'm about, I don't know, it looks like much more than week 11. But you have to remember that I'm carrying 2 in here. So it's pretty growing this way, you know what I mean? I've begun to have round ligament pain, which means my uterus is once again in the growing stage, um, which is cool with me. I'm very excited to see how big I'm actually, how big I'm going to get, y'all. But here's the belly at week 11. So I hope you all are having positive thoughts, because positive thoughts equal a positive reality. Negative thoughts, negative reality. And then you wonder why you keep having a negative reality. Listen to your thoughts every once in a while. See what you're thinking about. So maybe I'll do a video on that one day. Who knows? But anyways, you all stay wonderful. And I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and to my new subscribers. Um, and to people who haven't subscribed and just enjoy watching my videos. I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching, and I will definitely keep you updated. Stay blessed. Bye.